Hi, it's Tara Green, and it's April the 17th, and I want to do a little live, a little bit of astrology, a little bit of tarot for you today. So, very, very busy day today. Mars trines Jupiter. That happens in Eastern Daylight Time and Greenwich Mean Time. Very positive, new ideas. The moon's in Gemini, so we're feeling, I want it, I don't want it. But the moon is really active, affects our minds, our moods, and our minds are one. We're very flirty and chatty, and the moon is sextiling Mercury, so again adding to that new beginning energy. Mercury's in Aries and the moon is trining Jupiter in Aquarius, so again double Jupiter trines, good positive energy there. And the moon conjuncts Mars in Gemini to give us a little boost. This is all before 8 o'clock in the morning in Eastern Daylight Time. The moon in conjuncts Pluto also in the morning, so again could be some battles, power struggles, stuff going on behind the scenes that everybody's going to be real curious about, because the moon in Gemini is the sign of curiosity. And then the moon and the sun sextile each other, nice supportive aspect there, air, fire. And then Mercury is busy sextiling Jupiter in Aquarius and Mars in Gemini, so that's a very nice, again, very positive, supportive, new ideas, new brain waves, networking, technology, good for cryptocurrency and all that. And then the moon is actually void of course from 11:03 a.m. That's again Eastern Daylight Time. So for most of the day, it's just a chilling time until the moon goes home to the sign of Cancer. And the moon is happiest in Cancer. So for the rest of the weekend, moon in Cancer is all about food and comfort and warm, comfy baths and family and nurturing and sentimentality and talking to your mom, your dad, your family, cuddling up with people, your pets, whatever, all that stuff ruled by our stomachs. And again, we want to be home and feel emotionally safe. Mercury squares Pluto, though. That's a big aspect today. Again, Mercury in Aries, new ideas, pushing on the old tradition. So there can be friction. I know it's Prince Philip's funeral today. That could be showing up in that way. And then the moon sextiles Venus in Taurus. That's a nice, sexy aspect. Actually, 11:49 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. And then Mars in conjuncts Pluto. So that happens actually at 9 at night in Pacific Daylight Time. It won't happen until the 18th, the next day. So Mars and Pluto both rule Scorpio. So for them to be out of, in each other's blind spots, it's like, whoa, anything can happen. So watch out that you don't get smushed by that scorpionic kind of energy. Mars in Gemini is very forthright and just jumps in and might say one thing and then, oops, what did I say? And then Pluto and Capricorn can be really dirty and nasty. Okay, so what have we got here in terms of cards? Now, I don't usually do this, but I thought my intuition was saying I should do something for fire, earth, air, water. So if you're a fire sign, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius, this card is for you. Now, this is from the beautiful Muse Tarot by Chris Ann Donnelly. This is the 7 of emotions. So emotions, of course, are water, cups energy. So moving with the cycles of emotions, especially as the moon enters Cancer, of course, things will be naturally more emotional. And the number 7s always have to do with the laws of cycles. So you could be feeling very moody, very overwhelmed, fire signs, okay? Especially, moon in Cancer, maybe touching off feelings that you don't really usually want to get in touch with. Okay, whoops. So then earth signs. This is the Page of Voices. Page of Voices. She looks like a beautiful secretary here. So the pages in this deck are the youngest, kind of the most immature, they would call pure in Jungian psychology. Whoops. Okay, like Peter Pan, kind of like the moon in Gemini. You know what I mean? Okay, this is all falling apart here. Falling apart live, but we're going to fix it. Okay, so the voices are air. So this is in the sign of earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, voice, air. Remember to breathe, especially if you're under these heavy aspects, Capricorns today with those, the moon in conjuncting Pluto and then Mars in conjuncting Pluto. So really, our emotions, our souls, Pluto represents the soul, our psyche is deep transformation. Keep your mind open. I mean, this is very much a card that looks like that, very Gemini-like. So the early part of the day, keep your mind open. It may be swirling with thoughts. You may be feeling dizzy. I feel like there was a big hit of energy that happened yesterday. I wasn't quite sure what it was, but I was like super wired. I had to go and get a friend of mine to give me an energy, distance energy treatment to kind of get me back down. But then it was really wild. So maybe I should talk about this because it was essential of the constellations really speaking to us, really transmitting energies to us, especially the Big Dipper and the Dog Star. So maybe you want to pay attention to that. Maybe it's time to go out at night and pay attention to the stars tomorrow night as well. Nice thing about just getting out there and vocalize, use your voice. It's like amazingly energizing if you're feeling stuck, is just to go out there and sound or just sing at the top of your lungs. I've been doing that lately too. It makes me really happy. Okay, so that's for you there, Earth signs. There may be a younger voice, an inner child voice that wants to come out. And maybe you need to listen to that. Maybe you need to take your inner child out and play. So that's for Earth signs. If you have your moon or your ascendant at any of these signs, you can also use these cards for guidance as well. So there. All right, so air signs, you get the 9 of Voices. Okay, 9 of Voices, very lovely card here. So again, in this Muse Tarot, voices are also air. Okay, so the 9s are always kind of completions, coming to the end of a cycle. Maturity. Again, she's very dreamy here. She looks like she's gonna have a great big dream. So especially moon in Cancer, yeah, you want to go to bed early and have some nice sweet dreams. This is also a sense of gathering up different messages, different intuitions. It's very starry, very cosmic. It's very much like what I was talking about, the vision that I had about connecting to the constellations, and also the central sun, which is Alcyone. That's the major star in the Pleiades, which a lot of Native American myths say all humans originated from that star. That's a myth that comes from many different indigenous cultures all over the world, actually. So pay attention to the stars. Go out there and look up at the stars. Remember that everything we're seeing out there is not happening in real time. That always blows me away to think about that. And also, what are the different parts of yourself, the different literally voices in your head? Air signs, especially with the moon in Gemini. What are the different voices? Maybe you have to bring them all together. You see she's nodding all these different voices, ideas, energies together. Knit them together. See what kind of a sweater you get. Okay. And now fire, earth, air, water. Okay. So again, as the moon enters Cancer today, water signs, you're feeling very, very at home. That's at 3:25 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. And this is the 9 of emotions. So again, the 9s represent completions. This is like the 9 of Cups. Which is kind of interesting because I thought this card was going to come up before the other one, and I can actually see there's another card hiding behind here. So we get a bonus card, which is another 9. Okay, so bonus card here, but let's deal with, this is for the water signs. So you get the 9 of Cups. Now this is traditionally called the wishing card. So, so Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. You get the 9 of Cups. This is the wishing card. You can see there is a little kind of Aladdin's lamp there. So make big wishes, make 9 wishes. And it's all about, if you want to manifest things, you have to feel it emotionally as if you already have it, that feeling of joy and abundance and how great it is to finish that book or see your name in lights or have a child or, see your creation finished or find love, whatever it is for you. See that happening, feel it happening. Okay, and then your mind draws it to you. Now, Scorpio, I just want to mention that there is a full moon in Scorpio on April 26th. You might want to think about that. So anyway, we get a bonus card here, the 9 of Inspirations. So the inspirations in this deck, Muse Tarot, is fire. So again, fire it up. 9 fires. What are the 9 fires that keep you going? Sounds like a nice title for a book. Maybe you should write a short story. What are my 9 inspirations? It could be people, things, events in your life that have made you who you are. Okay? 9 inspirations. Maybe it's like get 9 quotes that inspire you, that draw a bridge. I like these unicorn ladies in the back, and this kind of opening into this mysterious land. So use your imagination, get inspired, inspire others. All right, so if you want to get in touch with me, I'm at taratarot.com. Please follow me on my blog at infinitynow.wordpress.com. You can also subscribe to me here on YouTube. I'm on Twitter, and I'm on Instagram, and I'm on TikTok too. Many blessings to you.